Hello everyone and welcome to game 2 in a series between Focus and JN. If you are watching this, hopefully the gray screen is now gone as we now see Focus spawning as the blue orc player on the top left hand side of the map. Actually, nope, he's not blue, he's going to be teal. So the teal orc player on the top left hand side of the map, Altar of Storms and Burrow currently being placed down. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we are, I believe, on Ancient Isle. JN has spawned as the orange human player. Human versus orc once more. Game 1 in that series on Amazonia, I believe. Pretty much going down exactly as I thought it would. A straight up matchup. Blade Master versus Archmage. Archmage getting up to level 3. The Blade Master was unable to stop the harassment in time. And JN, even though he got rather sloppy at the end, was still able to simply utilize those guard towers and casters and put down a lot of pressure. JN currently just training up more and more peasants. We should be going into an Archmage. Yes, Archmage, the Altar of Kings was sped built, meaning that there will be a slight advantage in terms of when this Archmage appears on the map before the Blade Master. Blade Master will be a little bit delayed, meaning that there should be enough time to perhaps militia creep out what I believe to be a 5-3-3 creep camp. Yep, 5-3-3 creep camp. Now, one of the questions that someone asked me was, why don't I turn off Fog of War? Well, the reason why I don't turn off Fog of War is that I want to be able to see what the units actually see. Sometimes the map, you don't see a peasant, but you see that there is an area illuminated around the map. It's much easier to spot on the mini-map on when things or what is exactly happening. Now, I often forget that when I'm showcasing a new map for the first time, this area looks perfectly fine to me, but whenever it is recorded, it looks a little bit darker and perhaps you guys are unable to watch it. If I do have any more new WarCraft 3 maps, I will turn off Fog of War to showcase the map, but then quickly turn it back on. Militia now coming over, 6 militia followed by 1 water elemental. It looks as though the water elemental is taking a lot of damage so far. 1 militia down to 120 hit points already, should now just perhaps return to work as the Ogre Magi does get taken down. Ring of Protection +2, a pretty useless item, just very good in that it sells for 75 gold, I believe, and once he sells that gold, he can perhaps buy Boots of Speed. Archmage now looking to get to level 2 to get that all-importance Brilliance Aura. Brilliance Aura, very nice upgrade, allowing for an additional, I believe it's 0.75 mana every second. So I remember back in the good old days when Brilliance Aura was 100% mana regeneration, then 200, then 300. Those were really fun times as the Archmage was able to essentially blizzard, and then after the blizzard, after the 10-second blizzard, he would have even more mana than he started. Archmage now attempting to run away. Water Elemental drop, but the Water Elemental actually ends up boxing in the Archmage. Archmage takes a little bit more damage than he would like. Water Elemental could turn around and actually deal some damage right now. Not quite sure why it is not. There you go. Getting in some easy damage there, and now going to trade timed life for a grunt as the Archmage still attempting to run away from that Blade Master. Blade Master level 1, getting close to level 2. He does have double healing salves and a Circlet of Nobility, an item which was curiously missing from JN's Blade Master the first time, which really meant that he was dealing less damage with critical strikes and did not have enough or a lot of mana for Windwalk. Back over here, we now see the Archmage still wandering around. He is at 320 odd hit points, and we'll see what happens next as now the Archmage goes after the Goblin Merchant Shop, going to pick up Boots of Speed. Saw that from a mile away, and now the Blade Master going after that Water Elemental. The Water Elemental, however, dangerously low on hit points. The time life about to be completed. 1 low hit point footman down to 55, 54 hit points. Looks like it will get chased down. The Blade Master down to 208 hit points after the killing, and able to now get to level 2, still with plenty of healing salves and perhaps willing to apply a little bit more pressure. Tech to tier 2 now being completed. We are about halfway done. Meanwhile, Focus is about 2/3 of the way done. We should be seeing most likely a Beastmaster once more picked up. Shadowhunter may be trained, or perhaps even Tauren Chieftain. It is really up to your own personal preference. Tauren Chieftain better against the casters, but the Shadowhunter better against the heroes. Blade Master getting off another Windwalk strike, dealing a bonus 40 damage. Archmage now down to 317. Needs to get that footman in between to intercept, and gets off a hit to disrupt the healing. Blade Master unable to catch up even with Boots of Speed of his own. as a horse on I guess speed faster than a Blade Master on speed. Footman now going after that Blade Master. Blade Master just chasing after that Footman, and I believe that Footman will end up being forced to run away. Will it be able to slip by is the key question. The Footman not going to even bother running away, just dealing a lot of damage as the Blade Master absorbed damage, and I don't agree with that trade by JN. JN traded a Footman for damage on a Blade Master, and that Blade Master can easily win walk and then healing solve back up again. Now we'll see what's going to happen next as Militia already being called out, and we are going into a Fire Lord. Fire Lord versus Pit Lord. All right, so Fire Lord versus Pit Lord. The Pit Lord, does it have Rain of Fire is going to be the key question. This is not your typical matchup at all. Fire Lord, really good for some early pressure. And what needs to happen from Focus is that Focus needs to make sure that JN does not allow those fire spawns or lava spawns to split. If those lava spawns split, that is going to be a lot more piercing damage, and that will be very difficult to slow down. So I did not expect this at all. Focus came in with the Pit Lord. The Pit Lord now perhaps going to do a Rain of Fire. It could Rain of Fire down over here and disrupt some mining as some Militia are being now called over. Still, Grunts coming back in. The lava spawn, the second lava spawn, I believe. No, that is still the first lava spawn, as now in comes the Rain of Fire. Grunts are taking a lot of damage. There you go. Pit Lord dealing a lot of damage there, and a lot of peasants have been destroyed, but we do have a splitting lava spawn already, so doubling the damage. And we already have 3 on the field, so 3 lava spawns, very difficult to deal with as the Fire Lord gets taken down. So the Fire Lord gets taken down. JN unable to keep it alive as the Pit Lord and Blade Master were able to destroy it. Now lava spawns, they still continue to split, and that is going to be the key question. Can JN keep these lava spawns? Oh, what is this? Focus now going to lose his hero, but now going to do some collateral damage first. The Pit Lord is taking some damage over time. Is the Blade Master going to come in and perhaps try to save it? No, the Pit Lord does go down, but the Blade Master getting in 2 more quick kills there as the Blade Master seen at level 2, unable to win walk back inside. Fire Lord is back in the game, but he does not have enough mana for any more spawns. So without those spawns, he is not nearly as effective. Fire Lord is benefiting from that Brilliant Aura. Blade Master, oh, the 9 of experience, not at level 3. Brilliantly played as Focus now going after the Archmage. Archmage now down to 98 hit points. Blade Master trying to chase after, does have another win walk in him as the Blade Master chasing after that Archmage. Archmage dangerously low. This is going to be bad. What's going to happen here? Archmage down to 42 hit points. There it goes, now up to level 3 as we are now into Wind Riders. Focus with Wind Rider is going to put down a lot of pressure here. The Fire Lords are going to just simply fall as the Wind Rider should be able to poke apart at all of these casters rather quickly, taking down this guard tower first. Fire Lord trying to creep out this creep camp, not going to be successful. There goes that tower already, and now peasants have nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Even calling to arms and trying to use, trying to put on militia gear is actually going to be detrimental, as we now see a slow being cast across those Wind Riders. The fire spawn was spawned on the other far side here, as the Wind Rider is going to get some easy damage onto the caster, onto those little spawns, and we now see the Blade Master up to level 3, Pit Lord being resurrected, and here we go. Wind Rider's still going after these units on the inside. Archmage, where is the Archmage? Archmage is so far nowhere to be seen, as now we see the Blade Master looking to come in. Some damage is being dealt to the Fire Lord. Fire Lord attempting to run away. Archmage finally being resurrected. That's probably a mistake if I ever saw one there, so that is going to be a very, very big problem, as we now see the Wind Riders trying to back away. One lava spawn is unable to chase out, but it looks as though that Wind Rider will fall at 41 hit points, down to 16. The Wind Rider should at least been trying to focus down and get some damage in, as now we see the lava spawn joining back in on the fight. It looks as though the Altar of Kings is going to be taking some more damage here. The Wind Riders still doing plenty of damage, and with the Wind Riders going after the Altar of Kings, we'll see what's going to happen. The Fire Lord at 277 hit points. Blade Master now focusing onto the Fire Lord. The Fire Lord is in trouble, as the Blade Master is going to be able to outrun it. The Blade Master at 169 hit points, perhaps wanting to do a Windwalk strike, would get it back home faster. One more attack. What is Focus doing? He's letting him get away, as now we see more attacking going on over here. Blade Master gonna finish off the Fire Lord here. Come on, come on. There it goes. Down it goes, as the Blade Master now needs to run all the way back into the major engagement. Caster's trying to come back in as we now see the Archmage at level 2. Archmage needs to drop a Water Elemental, unable to do so currently, as we now see Sorceresses are falling. Focus now with these Wind Riders just destroying all of these casters. Casters will get taken down. Level 3 now on the Pit Lord, and JN says GG. So Focus quickly coming back, taking game 2 in this series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.